Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the WCG Podcast. Season 7 is here. We've had some pretty uncertain times in Sydney, as most people around the world have maybe been tuning into, but that's all forgotten now. We are on the horizon of our 7th season. Boys, welcome again.
Mate, good to be back.
Daniel Arnold to my left this time. Matt White to my right. We've changed it up a wee bit here.
Good to be home.
Yeah, it's good to be home. You might notice a change of scenery. We're actually filming this at the WCG. That's what we're going to do from now on. The inclement weather that might be upon us has forced us to do it undercover, which, having said that though, the setup's pretty good.
Not bad, not bad.
The setup's pretty good. So, but we'll look to do more in better weather on the pitch, or on the field at least. But for tonight, to get us underway, we're going to be undercover. First of all, we'll start by welcoming our sponsors. Harley Crane, Statewide Restorations, Tradie Pad and Kookaburra are back on board for this season. Thank you guys for your ongoing support.
Thanks again, boys. Thank you guys, well done.
We've got some new sponsors on board. We've got Mosh, the mental health organisation, who have jumped on board this year. As you can see, they've provided the banner behind us. And they've been very generous with their sponsorship this year, so we're glad to have them on board.
Thanks, Mosh.
Booze Bud, as you can see here.
And here.
They're backing.
Thank you.
And there. I haven't even opened one yet. No, that's the
mate.
There's your first find of the
there
year.
you go.
First find of the year.
Yeah, stomach.
Booze Bud will be the major sponsor of Matt's 11 this season. And we'll put they've been generous enough to put a discount code. We'll put that in the description, but it will probably pop up if my editing skills are any good. WCG20 to get, I'm pretty sure I haven't got this right, 20% off.
First purchase.
First purchase, got to be a minimum spend of $100. We've also got Catch on board, who will be sponsoring Brendan's 11 this year, of course, because of Catch, because of that catch.
Is that the second year for Catch?
That Catch. No, first year for Catch. First year, right? First year.
Okay.
First year.
Welcome aboard, Catch.
But obviously, that Catch. That's why they're back. That's why they're back.
Not that Catch.
That's why they're back.
Sorry,
that's why they're on.
That was a fluke, mate.
Yeah, well, look, it was, but it
Hey,
stuck.
Buckets is over.
It stuck. Buckets.
We share the same doctor, and he catches a lot of things.
Shout out to Dr. Lee, the great man.
Dr. Lee, thank you.
Oh, wow. So, welcome aboard, Catch. They'll be the main sponsors of Brendan's 11 this year. And we've got some other sponsors that we'll announce later on in the season, but right now is not the right time to do it. So, without further ado, we're going to this podcast is about previewing the test series. We won't do the whole season yet. We'll just stick with the test series because we've got some announcements to make with the limited over stuff later on in the year. Right, so we obviously know what happened last year.
You fluked it.
For those of you playing at home, Brendan's 11 won their 4th straight.
I just know how it can be 4th, mate.
I've
played
test
twice.
Series. No, it never happens.
No,
never happens.
I played twice on your side, mate, so how can it happen? Sorry,
It's
It's 1-0.
Get the net. Get the net. No, Whitey did feature a few times, mate. Facts are facts.
Facts are facts.
Facts are facts. We've won 4 straight, and we've won, I guess, Brendan's 11, Matt's 11, we've won 1 straight. So
it's 1-0, mate, to you.
So before we get into the series that we're about to head into, what are your memories from last year? You guys had us.
No, look,
you guys had us.
It was right from the
third test match. You had us in your pocket.
Yeah, but from the first game, we didn't bat well. Then we come back well. You just end up winning. We won the second test. It was 1-1.
Brendan's 11's first loss in many years.
We thought honestly.
That is a fine. That is a fine. Go on, get it. Go and get it. Maybe Gavin's at the door. I guarantee you. We're meant to be a professional podcast, and you've got phone calls going off. Oh, you better answer that.
Got to answer that. Sorry.
Answer it live on air.
You have to go home, dear. Sorry, mate.
Yeah.
Well, can I ask you, Mum, can Whitey come out and play?
Not tonight, guys.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. Not tonight. It's a school night. That's a fine. You put that on silent, son. And that's not getting edited out either. No way. No way. All the new sponsors are just like, what show are you running?
Well, is that 2 fines?
Why?
Because he should have brought 3 beers back while he was there.
Yeah, okay, so that's $10. I've got $5 for
God bless
mine. So
him.
we're at $15. The trip away's looking good.
God
We're
bless
going
him,
to
mate.
Bali.
God bless him.
Let's get back on. Let's get back on top.
Sweet soul she is.
So let's get on your mum.
On your mum.
Thanks. Love your mum.
Love you.
Without, yeah, let's get back on topic. So okay, so what happened?
What
What happened?
Yeah, so we had yous in the last game. Oh, sorry, come to the last game. We had yous. We were very confident of getting you out early, but obviously you didn't, and it was like you were chasing about 90.
Yeah,
was it?
if we
Was it about chasing-
recap last year's series, there were 2 sessions. Ironically enough, there were 2 sessions that you've lost, and you've lost big time. It was the first session, the first test.
Okay,
We
that's
rolled
right.
this for 49.
45 or 45.
I think it was 49.
Okay.
I might have 40,
45.
whatever it was. It
45.
was under 50.
Right.
And then we ended up beating you by an innings. And
That's
then
right.
you got back square
And
in
we
that
beat you
second
back.
test
We
match.
beat you by an innings.
No, you beat us by 10 wickets,
so
which is, look, it was a thumping.
Basically.
It was a thumping all the
Right.
same.
Yeah.
And then we got to the 3rd test, and you guys led, I'm pretty sure, by about 38 heading into that second inning. So that's a handy lead.
Yeah.
And then you fucking parked it, bruh.
No,
So
you
what
batted.
happened?
Look, you batted well at the end of the day, and I'll give it to you.
Well,
mate.
okay, I did,
Yeah.
but
You had 90 to score.
we needed to chase 90.
90. And
91,
if you had got
91
it, if you had
for
got it,
victory,
look,
but
if you had got it early,
hey, the cream always rises to the top.
Oh,
brother.
yeah, right, mate.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
right,
when
mate.
the
Mate.
captain needs to stand up, bro, you should have stood up in that 3rd innings. You didn't.
Right, mate.
So but they were the 2 innings where I think you got bowled out for 50 as well. So you lost 2 innings. And you lost them bad, and it cost you the series.
That's right.
So
That's right.
I guess moving into this year.
Do you have pleasure in saying that?
Oh, he does have pleasure in saying that.
Don't you start.
But
You want that
we-
you want that
we-
knocked over your head or what, son?
we actually took pleasure
In
in
burning his back.
burning his back. So that's a burn.
That's a burn.
Jealousy is a curse, ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
right, because what
Jealousy
happened?
is a curse.
What happened, Brendan?
They'll do anything to win, and it still ain't going to help them.
Yeah, right, mate. You pick up your shit, mate.
Well, look,
I'm not your mother.
well, this is my house. If I drop beers,
That's
you
not.
pick it up,
It's
bro.
my house.
This is my playground, lad.
No, mate.
Look, that's the lengths I'll go to
Yeah.
try and win, and it's not going to help them. I guarantee you. But yeah, look, like a tight fought series last year, which could have swung either way, and look, they had a
Look, as I said, could have gone either way, and it went to you. So
yeah.
It was basically a session, first test and a session last test. And
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
that was the killer for both.
I did we miss that?
I fucking didn't push record. We are kidding ourselves.
All right, so you might notice a bit of a different volume. So, all right, boys, rip in.
No, we've got a here operating all this stuff.
Oh, you can't say that. I'm going to have to bleep that out. But anyway,
No,
go on.
I've been blipped for using that. For using that word.
Red is on mic. Record. They're ready to go.
Yeah, look,
Green
I
is- yeah.
forgot to push record on the road at
He's off-
podcaster. So
he's off to a good start. Last week we played. Steve Waugh was here, and he already lost the game already. So he's not off to a good start.
you are claiming that, you loser.
Yeah, look,
you loser. You're claiming that.
Righto, mate.
Come on,
One
tell
nil,
him.
mate.
All right.
Look, we
All right,
po-
tell him.
We polled 2 people over what just happened, and both of them said he's a dickhead.
Dickhead.
Well, mate, there's a long list of that, mate. Mate,
Well,
take a
that's
ticket.
right.
Take a ticket and get in line. Go and tell him. Go and tell him. Go and tell him what. Tell him what Steve said. Go on. I know you want
That's
to.
all right, mate.
Tell
That's
him
all
what
good.
Steve said.
Nah, it's all good.
Tell
mate.
him what Steve said. No, come on. You want to say it
Well,
online?
okay, we're sitting down and having a barbecue
Oh,
afterwards.
that's Steve
No, I
Waugh.
asked- yeah,
Steve
Not,
Waugh.
not Steve from next
those-
door.
so-
Steve Waugh.
So
That's
Steve,
right.
Whoa.
for those who know, if you've been tuned into Instagram or whatnot, Steve Waugh was in the backyard about a week and a half ago, a wee bit ago. Yeah, what an honour that was.
Thank you,
Great
Steve.
news.
Courtesy
Thank you, Steve.
of the great work of the great man Peter Fowler, which we swear you'll get to meet on a podcast one time soon. He's the man behind the scenes, makes it all happen. But yeah,
So we were having a barbecue, bowled a few balls to Steve. Wasn't keen on facing me at all. Then asked him about Curtly Ambrose. So said, "Oh, what's it like facing Curtly Ambrose?" He goes, "I'd rather face Curtly Ambrose on a proper cricket pitch than you here." So that's the words of Steve Waugh. Sorry.
And he was 100% sincere as well.
Of course he was.
Because if you can rewind his mind back to Trinidad 95 or whenever it was, he'd be like, oh, thank God I'm not facing Matt White with a tennis ball.
Mate, he even said it to the he even said it to the neighbour upstairs, mate, too, mate. So I got back up.
Oh, he wasn't just being nice. No.
No, of course not.
But no, look, at the end of the day, that's what he said. So that's what he said.
That's what
he said. So as you can imagine, Whitey's been running with it. So in the group chat, he's now known as, what is it, harder than facing Curtly or whatever.
Steve said you're better than Curtly.
Yeah, so you can take that. You can take that and run with it,
Thanks,
mate, because
I
that's
will.
the only success you'll be having for the near future.
I did ask Steve Waugh if he had allergies after that because he had tears running out of his eyes.
Oh, jeez.
The great man. Thanks, Steve.
But honestly, yeah, to just sit here and be able to say that Steve Waugh was in the backyard.
Fantastic.
It just shows that we're doing some things here.
He had a hit
We're
too.
doing some
He
things.
was out on the pitch. He put it this way. He first.
I might have knocked him over twice in 2 balls, but hey, come on.
First two overs, he wasn't. Really
We're not all here
up
to brag.
scratch.
We're not all here to
he
brag,
wasn't up
bro.
to scratch, but after that, he started to lay into them, and you see some.
Yeah, I think the competitive juices started to come out. He goes, I'm not letting
100%.
these pricks fucking run over me. No way. No way.
Well, he had trouble getting past the Mets
Yeah. They called you buckets.
Yeah, exactly.
He nicknamed you buckets.
and something else as well. Sounds like buckets.
If you haven't guessed, we were a little bit starstruck, as one would be.
Yes.
So, so we've talked about last year's Test series. So Whitey's still reeling from that. I think it was. To be fair, it was a tight series.
Very good.
Ironically enough, the results were blowouts, but there were moments within those matches, probably not the first Test, but within the second and the third Test, which could have gone either way.
Yep.
And then so I think we go back to the second Test where Joel made that 60 when we had you in a bit of trouble.
That's right.
And you ran away with it after that. And then
we come down and we bowled very well to you, knocked you over.
Yeah, so I think
Well, Pasterfield was a demon.
Yeah.
The ball.
Well,
he was third leading wicket taker.
Third winning taker.
Yeah.
He was your leading wicket taker. That's how shit you guys were last year.
That's how.
That's how you can't see me, mate. Like,
He took 6 wickets. I think bowling got 7, and someone got 10.
Hey, it's a team
we
effort,
won't know
mate.
names and that, you know. But
it's a team effort, mate. That's what cricket's about.
yeah, team effort and you've lost, mate.
Well, if you take the comparison to a KFC bucket, he's just eating half the chicken.
And guess who ate the other half? Oi.
Well, I did see Marky the other day, mate. Mate, you put on a few pounds over the.
Oh, stitch up. That's one way to get him motivated. Less than 48 hours before kickoff.
Mate, he's fine, mate. He's moving him in.
I hope he's rolling in, man.
Look, all I can say is Nathan Hancock this year is going to create havoc.
Oh, well, hang on. We'll get to the key plays in it. So we'll preview this year's Test series. So I'll let you talk about. We've had some new clay and some new dirt and some new grass.
Yes.
So you can tell the viewers where we sourced that from.
What happened?
Well, where Pete Fowler, the great man, sourced it from.
Yes, Pete Fowler and yourself got in contact with the curator. The supplier of the SCG.
Get closer, son.
So
Get closer.
The supplier of the SCG, who supplies the pitch grass, was happy to donate the whole pitch for nothing.
Like 30 odd rolls or whatever.
We're looking about 30 rolls, 30 square meters or something like that. So it's actually looking an absolute treat now. It was good to play last weekend, also 2 weekends ago with Steve, to see what it does. And it's looking pretty good. I'm quite happy with it.
Yeah, had a bit of a test run on it. Yeah. We didn't shave it down right to its bare bones, but we have got it down there now.
But
so
the base under the grass is hard and it's holding up so good. This is going to be
when you've got the turf that they use at the WCG pitch, you would expect it to bounce back pretty quickly, wouldn't you?
The SCG,
I mean it's just part of the exciting things we're doing here.
So we've had curators come around. They're coming around on Friday again, if weather permitting, to some of the SCG.
And they're going to come and have a look on Saturday?
They're going to come Friday.
They want to watch the B. Scott show, mate.
No,
everyone wants.
You're there for a duck, bro. Trust me.
You calling it?
Yeah. Watch.
You're calling it.
Watch.
Big call, bro. Big call.
That's what happens.
All right, so we'll preview. All right, so we're heading into the preview now. So we've got the new turf, we've got the new pitch. Now, what are we doing last year? So last year was the break in the vibe or the break in the chain where usually you win the toss and bat.
Correct.
Now,
Correct, yes.
and if I'm not mistaken, the team that bowled first in every Test match won the Test.
But last year too was
Won that Test match. Yeah, so that was the break in
But
the.
last year too was a bit of a juicy wicket early on.
You don't expect that. You don't expect. I reckon.
Look at what was this year. We've got the covers on at the moment. It's a little bit. It's a touch soft still. You're going to get a bit of movement until the sun comes out. Monday on Saturday, we expect a really good day. So
We winning the toss and bowling again.
well, it's yeah.
This is the tough thing.
It is. It's because it's not.
I've been preaching for years. You win the toss and bat at the WCG, but now
we know how much.
I'm not sure I want to win the toss.
We know how much the pitch can do early on under these conditions.
Oh,
at the
mate,
moment.
this pitch is going to be lively, and
Not for you,
but-
you pies.
yeah,
Not for you.
yeah.
Just serve them up, G. Just serve them up. Galas, mate. Come on. Nah, mate. I'm only having a laugh. I guess that's the unknown, though, isn't it? We don't know. Look, we had a bit of a run in.
Well, okay.
We had a bit of a fun run with Steve. It's a bit different. I would say if there's anything, look, the grass was longer, so we don't know how it's going to play. So I guess that's one of the mysteries.
But
Do you
down,
risk it and win the toss and bat on a surface you're not sure about?
Yeah, well, mowing it down today to game level in Stills, it has a little bit of tackiness still.
Yeah.
So and we forecasted rain all day on Friday, which is tomorrow.
So we're gonna have to keep it covered.
Covers be on all night, all tomorrow. So I think there might be a bit of spice early on in the wicket.
Win the toss and bowl. Rollies for 50 again and just win the series.
And for the Poms, it rains every day there, don't it?
They're just going, what are you whinging about?
What is whinging about?
What are you talking about? Covers? What's covers?
Mate, we don't like the rain. No, this is November and it's raining, mate. It's no good.
Yeah, well,
Should be 35 degrees.
well, good point with a bit of juice. There will be bit of juice in the wicket. What's the forecast for Saturday? See, Saturday's we might get it.
Saturday's 22 with sunshine, which is not.
Is it?
Yeah, which is not.
Because there was a threat of rain for a while, but it's not.
1 mil of rain, nothing.
It always comes good on a Saturday. Hey, it's not a WCG match week 1 without the threat of rain, mate. It's just not normal.
But what will happen? The pitch will be lively for a while, I think, because it's not going to dry out quickly.
So you reckon maybe both first innings? We kick off at 10.
Low, it'd be keeping low, I reckon.
You reckon keeping low?
Yeah, well, because it's a touch juicy still.
A bit tacky?
So, yeah, a bit not tacky, but just a little bit not hard enough. Yeah.
Well, you
The curator want to get his fucking game on then.
Well, mate, I haven't watered for a week, and it's just the weather, mate. I can't do anything about it.
Because you
You can't change the weather.
Yeah, that's it.
You want to hope it plays low because you've lost 2 inches off the bottom of your bat. So,
I've lost 2 inches everywhere, mate. Don't worry about that.
everywhere.
You like that? Jealousy's a curse, bro. Like, give me that thing. Give me it. This is the greatest blade in backyard cricket history. You know how many runs this has scored? More than anyone.
I don't care, mate. If you don't respect,
More than anyone.
If you don't respect
You
the
can
rules,
burn it. You can burn it. It's about who's holding it, mate.
Hey, if you don't respect
about
the
who's
rules,
holding it,
hey,
bruh.
if you don't respect the rules of the house, mate, you're lucky the whole bat didn't get burned.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. I fucked up.
So you got shit.
I dropped the beer, I kicked it at White, and he goes, I'm burning your bat.
Yeah, there you
And,
go.
yeah,
And then we're having a Lebo barbecue, and I put it all in the coals, and it started smoking. And then he got up off his seat after that.
Yeah, so he's not going to do it. You're not going to do it. You're doing it, my bat.
And trust me, if we can send some photos, it was smoking.
Oh, you pricks! You're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for it. You're going to wish you didn't.
Oh,
You're going to wish you didn't.
Nice, mate.
It's just going to be. It's just going to be a
mate,
B Scott ride again, as it is every year.
No worries, mate.
All right, so I guess now we'll move into the both sides. Both sides are pretty standard. I guess your side it would be pretty standard. I think that's
From last year.
You will go with the same side who played the third test last year. I have a couple of changes. Yeah, one forced and one by choice.
Yeah,
so we've got a couple of debutants that will make their test debut in youngster Costa Savas and Riley Cornforth.
So who's out?
George Paneros is out.
Yes.
And the great man Rob El-Basha is He's overseas.
Where's he gone?
He's fighting against Hezbollah over in Lebanon. Oh. Yeah.
Well, fight well, son. Fight well.
Yeah.
Well done, mate. I like
you know what I didn't tell
you? I
you?
like your work in the nightclubs, mate. You're doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of
You
blokes.
haven't changed your shirt for 4 weeks.
A lot of blokes. A lot of
Stay
blokes.
there.
A lot of blokes you knock around. Some. We should try and call them. It's probably what time is it in Lebanon? It's probably 4 a.m.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Does it matter?
they'll be up. Yeah.
Can they tell the difference between night and day?
I'm in Dirk. So that's So he's as you were pretty much from last
Pretty
year,
much, yeah.
and we've got
Well, okay,
some exciting youngsters.
We've only got one new player coming in, which is
Davey Lupton.
David
He's in the
Lupton,
squad.
which used to play for, does play for Saggy Greens in the 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So most people would have seen him. He's a handy cricketer,
Yeah.
good batsman.
Can play.
Good batsman, handy bowler, good in the field. He was unavailable for this week. He was maybe going to take the spot of a certain player in match 11. We're not going to look. I was sworn to secrecy. I'm not going to say who it was.
Well, the lengths that he went to find out this information.
I just went and had dinner.
He went.
Not my fault. I was sitting there going, "Oh, they talking."
dinner.
He's got spies.
He said Jesus is batting at 3. There's only one person who can fit that fold.
He's got spies out in the pub everywhere, mate. He's trying to find out everything we got. What's going on, mate? You got
Mate, I don't need
You're
spies,
scared, he's
bruh.
scared,
He
mate, he's
actually
scared.
went to one of our local council members, Alan Winterbottom, and hit him up for information. Do you know
Yeah,
anything,
he
mate?
did.
What can you give
do?
me?
Yeah.
I need
Oh, I hit him
information.
up. I couldn't get rid of him. What are you talking about? Sitting down trying to eat dinner.
Bullshit.
He said Jesus is batting 3, so I know that only one man could fit that fold. But
No.
He also said that Farlap's running next
but
year.
at the
in
end,
Melbourne Cup.
but at the end of the day, he's unavailable. He's away for the weekend.
Yeah, well, he's
So
playing
it
a
is.
gig.
So
Yeah,
it is business as usual for match 11. But from our point of view, that'll lead us into the key players. Yeah, we've got 2 exciting youngsters making their test debut. So it's exciting, but it's also, will they be overruled?
Well, put it this way.
Will they be overruled? They've played. Look, Costa's played plenty of 2020, and his last game at the WCG, he took 4 for.
Yeah, he played
so the
well.
big man's ready to go.
But
so I'm
Test
ready to
cricket
unleash him.
Test cricket is a different thing.
Of course it is. But Riley showed what he's worth under lights last night with the blade. Last fixture under lights.
Last year, mate.
Against
this year.
it's still the last fixture,
Yeah, last.
and it was this year.
Yeah.
You shut your
So
mouth,
he,
Chad.
so he batted well until I came in and got him out.
Riley,
Yeah.
Yes.
was it you?
Yes.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Michael Johnson.
No. It wasn't Johnson. No, it was me.
It was you.
Yes.
He got out to you.
Yeah.
Well, he's sacked. Fuck
That's
that.
right. That's right. So he doesn't like pies.
It wasn't you. I'm sure it was Johnson nicked him off.
No, I nicked him.
No, it was Johnson. We'll go. Look, I reckon I'm right. I bet you 50. Nah. None of us got 50s. I bet you
So
10.
you're saying that Matt's 11 did
I
something?
bet about 350.
So Matt,
I bet about 350.
Matt's 11 did something with their Johnson. Is that what you're saying?
They always touch each other on the Johnson. But I'm pretty sure it was Johnson. Anyway, it was
Johnson.
Anyway, he made 32 and he showed enough ticker under lights as a 17-year-old then to give me plenty of promise.
Yeah, and fell to the pressure when he found out he was close and just couldn't hold on. You couldn't hold on. You had nothing.
Well, put it this
Well,
way.
he's
look,
18 now, so you're spraying a man. If he was 17, I'd be saying you'd
It's
touch
funny,
minors
it's funny how
again.
you say that because
Again,
now,
being the operative
now
word.
we've got 3 of the boys, which
Settle down,
the
Dennis.
2 Hancock boys are now 18, and they can legally have.
Everyone's
a
18 now. So Costa's
Yeah.
18, Riley's 18, and the 2 Hancocks are 18. So they'll be getting blah. No.
Well, they better
No,
have
they
a beer. If they don't have a beer,
Yeah,
you can get out.
Well, no. Well, apparently, what did you say? Nathan's bringing a 6 pack.
Yeah, they're bringing in some beers. The boys are bringing some beers, so that's good. They're into it.
Yeah, I've got to. We got to get the beer bong out for Nathan to make sure he bowls like shit.
No.
Well, I got to.
No, I'll be.
I got to. Because he's
tipping
hooping him
No,
a
but
mile, mate.
What I'll be doing is tipping his beers out and putting Staminate in there. Go, you son. Well, I didn't see Nathan Hancock in the nets at the last session we had. Untouchable.
Yeah, but you do. Okay, you can do it in the nets.
No, but look,
That's
just the way
fine,
he's-
bruh,
just
but
the
do
way
it in-
he's bowling, bro. I'm telling you right
Oh,
now.
no, we've...
I've heard this before.
We've seen
I
the
hear this
value.
every year. Oh,
No,
I'm telling you, mate. You don't understand.
What?
You don't
Last-
understand.
hang on.
And then Bren's 11 do the. Bren's 11 go and do these ones again.
You
Go
got-
and do
you got
these
lucky.
ones.
You
You
got
don't
lucky.
understand.
You
You
got
don't
lucky,
understand.
mate.
B's 11
You
go
got
and do
lucky.
these ones
No,
again.
but on the individual effort of young Nathan,
Yes.
who's actually taken to him? Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody has taken to him.
Of course
Mate,
I
I'm
have.
telling you right now.
I'll put the stats. I've been smashing them around the park,
No,
lad.
you have not.
Mate, there's only It's only one
I
I
last.
will put a compilation together at the end of this podcast just to prove that I've been whacking him around the park.
No, you
Well,
have not.
we did do the numbers and put stats together before. And we worked out that Brendan's 11 is just full of wankers.
You're right. Yeah. But they're also good cricketers, not like your mob.
Oh, good. No, there's no good in your team. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I just like when you chirp, mate, and you
Mate, I
chirp,
chirp, mate.
and it just
I'm
comes
ready.
back to bite you.
No, mate, I'm
it just
ready
comes
for
back
it.
to bite. Actually, I'll have to filter in last year's predictions as well.
okay,
because
that's
you
good.
said, we'll 2-1 you. I think no, we 2-1
Well, you're
you.
lucky,
Just
mate.
to-
You got lucky. You got
just to
lucky.
let-
Man of the series predictions, I said me. Of course, it had to be me.
No.
Look, to even it up,
just cricket tings.
to even
bruh.
it up, he does win the long version of the game, but he hasn't won the short version yet.
Not at all.
I always win the short version. What are you talking about, bruh? That's all I've been winning all my life.
This is the bad thing. I need him to win the short version of the game because I am in his team for the short version of the game.
We'll get. Well, you're more suited to the long version, as I understand it. All right, so look, we'll get to the key players. So we'll ask Matt's 11's captain who his top 3 key players will be for this year. Who are your top key 3 players?
Oh, the whole team.
You're allowed.
The
No,
whole team.
well, that's not 3 players, Matt. You're allowed to name yourself
Right? No. Okay.
because look, before you.
Well, I'm going to be having a great season.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go. I'm.
Nathan Hancock.
You said that last year and you averaged 5 with the bat.
No, I did not, mate. Anyway.
You did. That's facts.
I did, that's good.
That's
No
facts.
worries. Bullshit.
What are you gonna do?
catches,
What are you gonna do?
Bullshit catches here, there, blah, that's
Bullshit
it,
catches. Yeah,
Yeah,
just mate.
right.
You just.
Whatever.
All right. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. So key players. 3 key players. Give me 3 key players. Are you one of them?
Nathan Hancock.
Nathan Hancock for starters,
Yeah.
because what he's going to do with the ball this year is
It'd be no different to what he's done last couple of years,
okay. No,
which has been fantastic.
yes.
It's fantastic, but you know,
We'll see what happens. All right. Anyway.
poor bloke couldn't get a wicket to the 3rd test. He just does too much with it.
Yeah. Well, we've worked on that.
Oh, have
and-
you? Yeah, I've heard that before too. Yeah.
We have, and then but just the way he's doing things now, he's gained extra strength. He's off the gym.
He has been. I've
Yes.
seen him with Brett.
And he's
probably
probably
off the
2
gate
yards.
there, off
He's
the
probably-
gate doing the
Probably
chin
2
ups
yards.
and
He's probably 2 yards quicker. Knows how to hide the ball.
that. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's,
I do. No, that's one guy I fear.
I do.
I think-
it's we had a net session the other day, and I just gone. You got
Look, I think I can look after him, but I think like with
Oh,
the
look.
others, there's some of the balls he bowled last year. You just go, mate, what is that?
Yeah.
Like even one of the
Well,
highlight
he's
clips
swinging
we
it
put on
both
our
ways.
YouTube with best deliveries, he could have had 5 or
Easy.
6 that just
Well,
it
as
hooked
a-
about that much,
as
but
I
it
said,
didn't take a wicket, so I never got on
Okay,
there.
as I said, the Cargo training is about. It's only a matter of time before this bloke takes 10 wickets in a game.
5 and 5, you reckon?
Or whatever it be, 7
Yeah.
and 2 or 7 and
7 and
3.
2, good.
Sorry,
Quick
7 and
math.
3,
Quick
7 and
math.
3.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why he doesn't do my tax.
Yeah. 7 and 3, this and that, blah blah blah. So look.
All right, so Nathan Hancock 1.
Yeah.
Who's another key player?
Oh, I think Shafe will.
Poor season last year in the Test series.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he did. And
Didn't really
but-
take many wickets. I think he scored 18 runs for the series.
Yeah.
So he
But
averaged-
then
he averaged
then he actually
3 or something.
But he absolutely cracked it in the 1 days.
He did, yeah.
So
So
if
in
we
the
need-
in the 1 day.
Look,
But I thought you said it was a different game. So did Riley, but I thought you said it was a different game.
I'm
but
back.
he can do the same.
I'm back.
Well,
in
we've
shape.
seen Shafe. We've seen
Yes.
Shafe in the past step up.
And we're looking like it's like an Adam Gilchrist. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like come in there, just bang, bang,
definitely.
bang, da da.
Yeah,
See you
I'm,
later.
I'm definitely back. in
You're
shape.
comparing
Schaefer.
Ryan Shafer to
Oh.
Adam Gilchrist.
No, the big ears. Both got big ears.
Well, he doesn't walk, first of all. But no, look,
and one other person's really pumped for it, and he keeps reminding me is Joel Wodgy.
Joel Wodgick won't shut the fuck up about it. On the golf course, so we get. You reckon we'll be all right?
Yeah.
You reckon we'll be all lockdowns on? Do you reckon? You know,
That's
if
3
we can
months
get
ago.
if we can get 10, if we can get 10 there and that, we'll get a game in that. Shut up, mate. I'm trying to hit me tee off, mate. I'm trying to tee off.
That was 2 months ago.
Yeah.
But look, I think
Oh, do you reckon we'll be all right? Shut up. It's a clutch putt, mate.
I think as a 3 off the top of the head, I think Schaefer,
Yeah.
Wodgick, and
Yeah,
and Hancock
I'll say you're.
are three
Yeah,
to
look-
look out for sure.
You've got to say this is the thing that
One
we
arm
talk,
is always there.
this
mate.
is the thing that we
it's
talked. This is the thing we
Yeah.
talked about last year. There's so much talent throughout
Yes.
your squad, and
But
if you look at Harry with the bat,
Yeah,
yourself
Harry-
with the bat,
Harry can
Schaefer with
Harry's
the bat.
Never, okay, Harry's never scored here yet, but he's just waiting to score some mad runs because Blake can bat.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, mate.
So they're three of yous who I think Harry might have. None of you's cracked 40 runs for the series. That is just horrible by your standards. So
Yeah.
you're not. If only one of you can stand up, then we can be in trouble.
Well,
you know what I mean? And if all three of you can stand up,
I'm hitting
then
the ball in the nets, mate. I'm liking what I'm doing, so can't wait for Saturday. Honestly, I really can't.
Harry's
who can?
Harry's a left-hander, isn't he?
It's your team, mate.
Yeah. What's your theory on left-handers? Burn in hell for left-handers.
That's
Mate.
a burning.
Grow up.
That's a burning.
Oh, too soon. Yeah, grow up. If you're batting left-handed, grow up.
Well, the backyard's not left-hand friendly.
Well, it's not.
It's not.
It's more. It's right hand friendly. Exactly.
Yeah, well,
Well, that's why we.
is that your excuse for him, or
No. But look, we tried to make it even on. We have a net on the right hand side, but we don't have a net on the left hand side.
You got to grow up. Bat right-handed and grow up.
But we
grow up.
We tried to fix it. I tried to buy next door, not to make more room. I just don't like him. So I thought that'd be a good start.
Mate, Moe's a great man.
Moe's a
Don't
great
get started.
Murray's a great man.
Mo and Lucy.
Mate, he's hearing us right now. They're going, will you shut up?
God bless you, Murray.
All right, so that three, yeah. I would say if I'm going to pick three key players from your side, I would say yourself. I think given
always there gonna be there, but I'm not gonna say-
given the disappointing season you had last year, I think you're raring to go.
Oh, fucking hopefully.
I think you're raring to go.
100%, mate.
Harder to face than Kirtley, apparently.
Yeah.
Until you bowled to me and I put you to the boundary. But anyway,
righto.
I'd say yourself. Nath is just always going to be a handful with the ball. And I'd say, look, I'll back Harry because Harry with the ball he's always tested me as well. He's quick, he's whippy.
quick,
but I think with the bat, we saw that in the one day as well. So his last knock here was good. So
is
good
he
vibes.
Is he due for test runs? Of
course he is.
Hope so. Of
course he is.
Yeah.
Of course he is. There's enough talent in your side to get the job done.
100%.
But having said that, we'll move on.
You've got to put it on as a team effort.
Yeah, your big players didn't stand up, and you've only lost by what you probably even like. You can erase the first test because that was
The 45.
you can erase it because you cancelled it out with the second
That's
test
right.
victory. So we went to a one-off test, playoff, winner takes all,
Yeah,
and one bad session cost you.
That's right.
One bad session cost you, and then
right.
the great man just goes, swallowed your whole.
That's okay, mate.
Just swallowed your whole,
Hey,
lad.
you look, you mean your
Oi,
luck
oi.
will run out, mate.
Oi, I don't deal in luck, brother.
Mate,
I deal in runs, brother.
How many times it passes a bat by like this much, and it's like you just don't.
Yeah, mate. That's how good I am. Just leave.
Yeah,
That's a
righto,
leave, mate.
Yeah,
it's a
more-
leave.
You haven't even seen the ball when I bowled to you.
No. I think you guys. I think everyone's going to be champing at the bit to just get out and have it.
Yeah,
Hamid's
going to go nuts.
Hamid, why is he getting mentioned in key players? Hamid,
No, he's just going to go nuts.
we're meant to be calling him as well, but we
Well,
might have to stop it again.
I was going to ask that earlier.
Yeah, we will. He'll be on a mad one somewhere. So probably we'll see. We'll try and get him. We'll cut the thing out and we'll try and get him. But
Can we also call Rabi to let him know that H. El Basher is the better El Basher?
Wow.
So,
he's not.
he's not.
He's not.
Well,
He is not.
Well, Rabi's not here, so he's no good.
That's right.
Why is he not here?
It's the first time ever the El Bashers haven't been together and played. This first game.
I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember.
Right from the start.
I can't remember a test match at least where
No,
they didn't
no
play
game.
against each other.
I think there's I can't remember any game that.
I'm just surprised that Hamid still gets a game.
Hamid's always there. He loves it.
No, he's a good. He's a hype man.
Look, it's not
He's a
about-
good hype man, but he can hype you from the
Yeah, but
sidelines.
it's not all about cricket either. You got to have your. It's about our friendships and all. It's all our fun.
Yeah, you keep your friendship, bro. I'll just keep my trophy in that. lad.
I personally,
Winners win. Winners win, G.
That's right, mate. We'll win, mate.
personally,
Hey, don't worry,
I
mate.
haven't actually seen a game in this backyard where Rabi El Basher hasn't been carried.
Now so you just had to, didn't you? You just had to. The man's not even in the country to defend himself, and you just had to.
Oh, that's all
He
right,
won't
mate.
even be
Bad
here on
luck.
Saturday, and you'll still be into him.
whose
You'll
problem's that?
you'll be
Whose problem's
sledging him out there. It won't even be him batting.
Yeah, I've got banned.
I'll be batting. You'll be going, Rabi, you suck.
No, not out.
In the spirit. Actually, that's one thing to announce as well. We've got for the first time we've got an official umpire.
Yes.
We've got a good mate of ours down at the High Fly Hotel, Daniel Cooper, who's swapped the shift and he's going to be officiating the
Super Cooper.
He's going to Super Cooper. You better be fucking getting that finger up when I'm bowling, mate. I'll tell you right now.
I'll tell you what. If he cracks under the pressure, he's gone straight away.
Well,
So,
look. He I'm not sure he knows what he's getting himself into, but he'll find out.
Well, can I?
gonna
can-
find out
Imagine
real quick.
first rock.
Yeah.
First rock.
Then
You bowl to me. I leave one.
yeah.
Hits me on the bat.
and I don't give him out, I'll crack him in the stump.
I'll wait till Hamid bowls. You're joking. You kill him.
Can I be the first one to say the Brennan's 11, like the captain has already been to the high flyer, hitting up council members for stats on Matt's 11.
Getting the umpires.
Has he already been down there,
rigging umpires,
lining the pockets of a certain umpire, keeper? Certain umpire.
Well, look, mate. When you get the flick, mate, you got a lot more free time on your hands. All right. So, look. Maybe that's an advantage for the backyard. Maybe it's not. We'll see what happens.
Oh, right. The advantage from fucking whose team?
Mate, he's going to be in so much awe of what's
I'll just have,
happening.
mate. Daniel.
He won't realise that the game's already started and we've been going for 40 minutes.
And it's going to be an LBW again.
Mate, his first decision he has to make, he'll be a bit. When everyone's running at him, I reckon. No, Daniel will be all right. So that's our announcement. We've got an official umpire. Daniel Cooper, the great man, knows his cricket. He ain't no mug to cricket. He's played cricket all his life. Kogo played with his old man years ago. So, mate. Well, I can't wait. This should be good.
Yeah,
it should be good. I'm excited for him.
It's a big move.
I'm excited for him. If I hit someone on the boot and he doesn't give it out, I'm going to bash him. I'll tell you right now.
Well,
so there you go.
Actually, no, I'm not going to. Actually, I'm not going to bash him. He's bigger than me. He knocked me the fuck out, bro. But,
I don't think so.
They're the key. So we'll go to Brennan's 11's key players. So my key players.
Do you want me to answer that?
Well, you'll get your turn.
None of the above.
You'll get your turn. So the key players, obviously, let's not beat around the bush. If I have another great series, we'll go close to winning it.
Well, you have to.
Would that be fair?
You've got to age yourself.
Would that be fair?
100%.
Well,
that's all you got, mate.
The goat, the backyard cricketing goat, has to add himself, doesn't
That's
he?
all you got, bro.
Look, hang on, oi, respect, bruh, respect.
There's no respect on game week.
Respect.
There's no respect on game week.
Right,
I respect you after this or before this.
Outside of me,
I don't care.
I'll pick 3.
Well, I did see you earlier out there with your face in the turf. I didn't know if you were the goat or what you were doing.
I was praying to bring my bat back. Can you bring the bottom half of my bat back? You fucking dogs.
You're looking for it. It's in there somewhere.
Yeah, you're behind me as well.
Hey, he's chewing the grass trying to make divots.
Gee, I hope Mosh are okay with this content. Might have to bleep a lot of shit, but we'll see.
Men's health, thank you.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
This is men's health, having a laugh.
Exactly. That's surrounding ourselves with each other. Like, actually, that is probably a plug we can fit in there. Obviously, with lockdown and stuff, which if you're in Sydney or in Australia or in around the world, like Sydney and Melbourne and Australia in particular, was in the media a lot for. You can call it whatever you want, the lockdown measures. You can have whatever side of the political divide you want, but we were in the news. Look, it was. Let's talk about it. It was a bit of a. Well, it was tough. It was tough.
You're locked down for 4 months. Everyone's lost their mind, quite honestly. Like me, particular here where I live, is only a stone throw away from the police helicopter unit down at Bankstown Airport.
Keep it apolitical, Matthew. Keep it apolitical.
Just saying, flying over my house every day with drones and all this kinds of stuff.
Well, that's got nothing to do with COVID. You just keep pinching stuff.
Well, it must be good.
You're under surveillance, son.
Surveillance.
4 months and I haven't been caught.
Yeah, look, and look to everyone. Look, we're not the only country that went through 100%. Lockdown, and it's been like the last couple of years have been just weird, just crazy. Like, you know what I mean? We've never seen anything like this in our life. Look, a lot of people had some tough times.
Everyone has. Everyone has all around the world.
We reach out around the world to everyone everyone's been through.
And now I guess it's a plug for Mosh, who are a men's mental health organisation here in Australia, who have jumped on board this year. And I think.
And look, one thing I'll say to you, as far as what we learn over our times here, talk to your mates. Talk to your friends.
100.
Talk to your girlfriends if you got girl mates.
Too soon.
No, not your girlfriends and stuff. You know
but don't talk to your mates' girlfriends.
No, look, you know what I mean. Look, reach out. Reach out to people because look, everybody's struggling at the moment, and don't get me wrong. And I've seen a change in all our friends.
Yeah, I think like brighter skies are on the horizon.
100%.
But during that time, people lost work. Protests were well documented. It was just a lot of uncertain and it was uncertain. It was just the uncertainty about what was going on it was something none of us had really experienced from, I'm a bit
100%.
younger than you blokes, but yeah.
But looking through life, there's something that we do take serious, and that is men's health, and not like everyone's health. We look after everyone. But for Mosh to come aboard, guys, thank you so much, and we will represent you well too. So we have a bit of fun, a bit of bant while we chat.
Mate, they haven't got this far in the podcast. They've already cut us. No way, bro. We're not associated with these lunatics. No way.
So I can skull this now.
No, you cannot.
No, I'm actually doing this one. I'm doing this one for Booze.
But I think
Booze Bud.
Matt's the boy's point is well made. Just look, you're going through tough times. The best thing you can do, and look, we've all gone through it and whatnot. The best thing you can do is just talk to your mates. Get around friends and family who you trust, and will have your back. And you know what? Trade. The best thing I can speak of from a personal point of view is just trade stories, trade life experiences, and you just gain a bigger perspective about life in general. I'm lucky enough to have blokes around me who are a wee bit older than I am, who have seen a lot more life than I have. So, it's been a godsend.
We have had people touch out to us saying that you saved our lives.
We've got one of our subscribers in England who sent us a message last year at the back end saying he was going through a tough time mentally, and our channel was one of the channels that he watched to be give him a bit of relief and a release from life, and
that's right.
to hear that,
which is fantastic. Like, in another sense, we're touching people's lives, and I thank everybody out there that supports us and
touching people's wives or touching people. Lives.
He's in support.
Yeah. Sorry, John Terry. Sorry.
But it's.
Yeah.
What we're honestly going through is unprecedented times, but as I say, I'm glad the cricket's back. Let's go.
Brighter skies on the horizon.
Let's play cricket.
So, geez, we've been beating around the bush, but I think that was a message that needed to be said.
Yeah.
Sky's looking brighter. But my three key players.
Yep.
Juzzo.
Yep.
All right, Juzzo's ready to have a big one. He's my VC this year.
Oh, updated.
He's my VC.
Been updated.
Juzzo's my VC.
So what happens when he gets hit in the nuts the first ball and goes down? That's it.
Then he gets up like a warrior.
Well, after 5 minutes.
Like a warrior, son.
So we start 10:30 on Saturday, and he gets home at 9 o'clock on Saturday.
Stop it.
Yeah. And he's going to Juzzo. If you don't, you got nothing, Juzzo.
Don't spray my baby. He's ready to go. He did send me a message. I've done something and this and that. I said, are you playing or not? He goes, yeah, I'm playing. I said, shut the fuck up. Don't worry me like that.
Yeah.
Don't worry me like that, bro.
Mate, you slept on the lounge too long. Done his neck, done a bit of...
Mate, Juzzo doesn't sleep. What are you talking about? Don't be silly. He's one. Yeah, workaholic. Yeah, we'll go with that. He's one of my main key players. Now, I'll go with Henry Perenara next. So Henry Perenara is someone who most Australians rugby league fans would know. He's, for whatever reason, he's had a bit of a career change, so he'll be available for all 3 test matches, which is massive, because for those who watched the first test last year know that he is just a gun.
But
left arm. So he's our left arm option as well. Variety.
But he'd probably be out after the first ball I bowled to him after what happened to the Raiders. So see you later, brother.
Look, there's one thing we asked.
No, we're not going to do him like this, are we?
Henry Perenara, leave the Raiders alone.
Joseph Manu's still looking for his cheekbone as well, but we'll leave that alone as well. You wrote me in. But no, Henry will be a massive player for us. I anticipate him. He got out for a goal. He got out for a 4th ball duck. I think Johnson ran him out.
Well, he hasn't played the test. He more played one day.
He played the first test, and then he had to go to New Zealand for personal reasons, and then he played Australia Day in the limited overs match.
Limited overs.
Yeah, I'm keen to see him back for the test matches. I just think with the lack of pace with no rabs.
Yeah,
I think just having Henry back as well.
Lack of pace.
Yeah, he's fast.
No, but you got a lack of pace. Did you say
without rabs?
Yeah. So you could be a bit of fruit going on here.
No, I'm saying with the lack of pace with Rabs. Hang on, he rolled you last year with a beautiful Yorker.
That's all right. No, Rabs.
Yeah, Rabs did.
Yeah, but he's
I'm
not
just
here.
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, mate.
that's
With the
what I'm
lack of pace we lost with Rabs,
Yes.
we get Henry in,
Yeah.
who bowls some clip too, but he
think-
bowls left-handed as well.
I think
Oh yeah,
I think Henry's
It's not, his
main-
pa- it's not his pace, it's his left arm. It's his left arm.
the angles
stuff.
and that.
The angles.
Here we go. So hey, no. This is the perfect time. Now you've rocked up during the recording. Now the first thing you
Here
can
he
do,
is. Here
the
he
first thing you can do is check that. Make sure that phone's still recording.
and then bring us all a beer.
So I think we're back, Pete. Are we?
Yeah, we're back.
We back. We're
have
recording
Pete.
there.
We're back.
We're all right. So.
We had Pete Fowler.
Yeah,
here.
there's going to be some interruptions here. We've just had a mare here on the first podcast of the season.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Just come up the back.
Before
alley.
we just cut recording, we had the great man Pete Fowler, who we've been mentioning all podcast, rock up. He's just stocking the fridge now,
Stick your head in
but
there,
we got
mate.
it. Thanks to Booze, they've been getting mentioned.
Yeah.
Francesco and the mob,
Stick your head in,
fantastic.
mate, to see who you are.
No. He's jumping right on here. Go on.
Come on.
Well, one of yous are getting up because I'm the you piss off. You're rubbish.
You get out.
You're
we'll
rubbish.
Get, we'll get
Let's
Pete
go.
in.
We got Pete.
So I got questions for Pete. I asked Pete personally why Brendan's 11 sucks.
We're talking about key players. He's one of the key players. Now,
Peter Fowler.
this is the great man. This is the man behind everything that's going on. Me and Whitey have built a product, but the guy who has been marketing the product and showing us to the world is this great man right here. Peter Fowler, welcome to the podcast, son.
Pleasure to meet everyone. How you going? Thanks for Whitey.
Nice to have you,
Just
mate.
talk nice
Pleasure
and,
to have you,
talking
Pete.
nice and tight in there, mate.
Getting tight.
How's your day, mate?
Yeah, it's not too bad. Plenty of things going on leading up to the weekend and plenty of good things going on. So
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah.
Just so you're stocking the fridge via Booze Bud.
Yeah, via Booze Bud. All the deliveries came on time and prime and ready to go.
Oh, how good's
so
that?
We've got a great selection there.
That's brilliant.
Check them out online.
So yeah, so everyone you see behind us, Mosh, Kookaburra, Booze Bud getting on there.
Thank you, Booze Bud.
Mate, the booze, yeah, just everything. This is the maestro. I know he's shy in that. He's just become a life member. Georges River Thistles,
Thistles,
congratulations.
Thank you very much.
For the football
Please
club
go
that now I'm a part of as well.
That's it, mate.
Yeah, I know. We're just going on a mad one here. But the first podcast of the series, it's just good to have you on. Talk us through what's your experience been since you joined the organisation?
Organisation.
I would say, yeah.
Oh, it's nothing but fun, to be honest. Like it's, I think you boys are living out your dream, playing cricket.
Well, then we all are,
showing
aren't
off,
we? We all are, aren't we?
It's been great to be a part of it. I've always wanted to work in this sort of stuff and been given an opportunity just to have a crack at it. So it's been great.
Given an opportunity
Mate,
to
it's
go.
been fantastic.
Mate, the guy's our father, lad. The guy's our father.
He's that good at what he does.
You're not daddy anymore. That's daddy.
Mate.
That's daddy. Yeah, mate, he's very, very good at what he does, and he's propelled. I guess, look, as I said, myself and Matt have worked hard with, yourself and Gav and bits and a lot of the boys who have been chiming in throughout the years. But the guy who has just been able to just present us to the world and just go, look, this is what's been going on, is the great man here. And when we owe him a massive debt of gratitude, and mate, just glad to have you aboard, mate.
It's been a pleasure. It's getting even better. I mean, we had...
We ain't going backwards, son.
No, I don't think we are.
We ain't going backwards. Whitey, is that camera still running or what? Where are you going?
Jeez.
Mate, settle down.
Is Whitey in the laundry?
Yeah, he's in. Oh no, not again. Don't worry.
Colours and whites.
Is it still going? Yeah, still going. Yeah, you can be our producer because you're not on the podcast anymore. I've got the new man here. You're in. You're at. Gone.
You don't know what's going on.
Oh, come on. One bad day. One bad day. One bad day. One bad day. But we just.
Steve Waugh?
Yeah, we have mentioned Steve Waugh, but if the man who made Steve Waugh happen is right here, bruh. What here? How good was that?
That was brilliant. It was just, if nothing happens after that, that was a pretty good.
They say
afternoon.
don't meet your heroes because you'll be disappointed. There's no way we're
Top
disappointed.
bloke.
Just
Mate. Happy to have him.
even better bloke. Because I think most people know him as a very stern, dry kind of captain. Really that kind of tough mentality. And then when you get him here, he was just a lad, wasn't he?
Mate, yeah, he could have a sledge.
Yeah.
Threw a few of the boys when they were doing.
Oh, it was great, wasn't it?
Oh, Steve Waugh sledged me. Brilliant.
I can't. I don't want to brag. Sorry, Sir Curtly over there, but
Yeah.
but you're not. I
So-
knocked him over, and I just go, what?
Well,
I knocked over Steve Waugh in the backyard. What?
Well, I did take a fantastic catch
We are recording.
And then
I'm paranoid now.
I took a great catch. I got the great man's wicket, and then 2 balls later he went past about 100 miles an hour and said, "Catch that, dickhead." Yeah.
So the guy can chirp. But no, it was great.
Fantastic.
Don't think it's the last we'll see of him either.
We expect Austin here on Saturday.
I believe so. I believe he's going to come and have a look. He's been very keen and helping us out in the background with a few things coming up around Australia Day.
Yep. We haven't mentioned that. We've left that. So some very, very, very positive things to come at the WCG, and we're not going backwards, ladies and gentlemen, and we're not going backwards thanks to the great man here.
Well, thanks to him and thanks to them people to keep watching us.
Whitey?
Well, Whitey watches.
No, exactly. Without you, we're nothing. Like we can do what we do here, and we will always do it. But without you as a following, you know, he'll be the first to tell you. That's the first question they ask: what following you got, what this and that, how many you got, how many views you get. So without you guys, we are nothing. So
just remember, your comments count, your likes count, your subscribes count.
Mate, tell a friend, tell a family, tell the world, mate. We're here to run this game. So
look, I hope the boys from the English backyard of cricket are watching, because that pitch has got more spring than the captain's hair.
Ryan Sidebottom.
Ryan Sidebottom. Don't let me start.
Well, are they really backyard cricketers? They playing on a tennis court.
Tennis, Jesus.
Like, hello, like that's you want to talk flat track bullies, bro? You're playing on grass here, mate. You're playing on turf. You ain't going to survive. You got to get your own setup. Otherwise, you're coming over here. You're going to be red raw burnt, and you're going to be bowled out for 40.
You'll be drunk fucking by 11 o'clock. Red raw.
Just
playing on tennis courts.
Yeah, just mate.
Sharapova.
Maria. Yeah. That'd be right though. I'd trade. Yeah. We get Maria here. I'd buy a fragrance. Yeah, I'd buy it. Yeah.
Give us a few months. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah. Pete Fowler. 100% months. Give it a couple of weeks. Look, we'll round out the podcast. We'll get the great man. Thank you for featuring on the podcast. Good timing because we found out the camera busted. Whitey, we're still going or what? No, is that still going? All right, beautiful. All right, jump back in, White. You'll see more of him. We'll get a fourth mic. We'll expand.
Hopefully with the bat.
Well, he's been pushed from. Where did you bat last year? 2?
2. A lot of pressure.
Down to 8.
Look.
That's his natural habitat, though. Swing down the order. Where Hamid and Steps got some runs down the order last year. I reckon him. Yeah, look, I have. Yeah, we still won the series, bruh.
That's all right. You follow my game plan now.
A little bit.
Well, your last 3 batsmen can get 15 runs each.
Well, if you're relying on Hamid and Steps to make your runs, then you're in bad way, bruh.
You said to me last year, you sat here, me and you one-on-one, you said that was critical runs in certain...
It was, but you didn't make him because you suck.
Look, I just want to apologise. I want to apologise now.
That's all right, mate.
I want to apologise.
I thought it was America.
If the camera goes off again...
No, Pete's on it. Pete's on it.
Mate, he's living in the past. My captain's living in the past.
No. Are you talking indoor cricket again? No. Are you talking indoor cricket trophies again?
No.
We're not playing international cricket, bro. We're playing domestic cricket, lad. I still got the highest score in cricket.
That's second league stuff, too.
Look, guys, I just want to apologise if the visual goes out again. If that camera fails again. Apparently, there's a lady 4 doors down. If she turns on, that turns off.
Has it? Right. Look, we're having technical issues all over the joint, but at least the audio for the back part, we'll sort it out next podcast. All right. So,
Brennan's 11's going downhill.
Key players. Yeah. So now they know who really runs the WCG because I run the podcast and all that.
Hey,
what's your contribution? Fucking up the pitch. That's what it is.
My contribution.
Doctoring the pitch. Doctoring the pitch. That's what your contribution is.
It's my house. That's my contribution. If no house, no play.
Or technically not your, but anyway. Yeah, I understand. You're paying the lease, lad.
No house, no play.
All right. Well, let's crack on because we're having technical difficulties.
Just another shout out to Dr. Kenneth Lee for the endones. Thanks,
the main sponsor. All right. So key players are Henry Perinaro. Back for all 3 tests. And, all right, the main one, which young Riley Cornforth is the man.
Well, there's only one reason why Henry Perinaro came back, because he left his jandals here from last game. That's about it.
And his chili bun.
Chili bun. His chili bun and his jandals. And then
Riley Cornforth.
Why not?
No, I look. Don't get me wrong. He's a
great
young and
prospect,
promising
prospect.
cricketer. But Test cricket is a different story, bro. Sorry,
Well, it is.
it is.
So why would? Okay, yeah, no, it's all right.
You know what I mean? Like he went well on one days. He went well.
I think he's got the temperament. I think he's got the temperament.
I think he has.
I think he's got the love for the game. I think he's got the passion for the game.
But has he got the nerve to
but-
stand up to the sledge and the moment?
But
at
when
this
have you
particular
ever?
point?
How many people have come?
Well,
into
he dealt with it on. He dealt with it under lights.
Can I say
That's the
something,
toughest time to bat
Brendan?
at the WCG. Under lights, he was getting chirped as well.
Yeah,
mate,
but he lost, didn't he?
He lost, but he still made runs.
Yeah, well, he's shit.
Well, if I'm making 100, he's making 32, then we're doing it right.
No, mate. No.
You know what I mean?
Can I say
Just
something?
pen us in, brother.
You know yourself. One day cricket is one day cricket, but Test cricket here in this backyard is the ultimate.
Well, you got more time, and he's got plenty of time.
Yeah, but it's more pressure too. You know that. More pressure, more constant pressure.
I don't know. Look, I don't know. Look, under lights is the toughest time to bat at the WCG.
Nah.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Test cricket, not the lights we had last year. No, sorry.
It's still not the optimum. You still rather bat during the day.
No,
100%.
No, I could see the ball easy.
I think Riley's going to be a star for us this year.
We'll see.
He's going to be a star.
We'll see.
So they're my three: Juzzo, Henry, and Riley. And then if they can have a good series, and I'm just going to do my inevitable, just superstar stuff, then we're going to win by plenty. Jeez. True? You agree?
No.
You don't agree?
No.
All right.
Sorry, bro.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. All right. So now we get
Have
to
another
the
beer, mate.
Well, I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to now. I'm lagging behind.
Too many beers lately. For you, I think your mind's affected.
Too many beers for the lot of us, I think. All right, so man of the series predictions. Man of the series, Coco. Who's going to be the man of the series?
With the ball?
Okay. Give me one with the ball. Give me one with the ball and give me one with the bat.
Nathan Hancock
With the ball.
Well, that's outside of cricket, isn't it?
No, he's 18 now. We can make those jokes.
Look, I think all round, I think Nathan Hancock is going to blitz it, and I actually think Joel Wodgick is going to be amongst big runs.
Good shout. Good shout. Because he only played 2 tests last year, and if he played, he's meant to be on Brendan's 11. Imagine the massacre if he was on Brendan's 11. It would have been 3-0. Anyway, he's on Matt's 11.
Yeah, but he doesn't like you. That's why he doesn't play it.
No, he loves me.
He does.
He loves me. He doesn't like me. He loves me. When it comes to cricket, he hates me, bro.
Do you notice?
Hates me.
Do you notice when you and Joel
When it comes
play,
to life, he hates me.
You know when you and Joel play golf and you play best ball, fuck off over there and get the ball I just hit so you can get away from me.
Yeah.
So he can continue to play by himself.
No. He's a weapon. He's a weapon. I'm slicing. He's going straight. I offered to share carts with him. He goes, "No way, bro. We'll get our own carts."
Isn't it true? From George's Riverlands, he's hit one across Henry Lawson into the river and said, "Breno, can you just go and get that ball for me? I'm going to continue, and I'll meet you in the clubhouse."
What do you think I said? Okay, Joel, I'll go get it. Thanks, Joel. Anything else I can do for you? Oh, no, we're not. No, that's getting bleeped. We can't be doing political stuff on this fucking podcast. No fair. I'm going to have to do some fucking editing here, man. Okay, well, so your man of the series. I just want one man of the series. Nathan Hancock?
Joel Wodgick.
Sorry, you went Joel Wodgick. Okay, I'll give you
all round. I think Joel Wodgick.
Joel Wodgick. All right.
And you guys got players too, which will be up there. But
man
I
of the
think
series.
Joel Wodgick.
For me, as I predicted last year, it'll be me.
Be you.
It'll be me.
So it'll be you and Joel.
No, it'll just be me.
Just you.
I'm just doing things, just backyard cricket things like I always do, lad.
Are you taking your bat home tonight?
Nah, might be an idea.
Might be an idea.
Yeah, exactly. You cheats. That's what you need to do. I'll use any bait. Give me any piece of willow, bruh. Give me any piece of willow, I'll get it done. The great man Pete's got some great bats from Kookaburra.
Thank you, Kookaburra.
Mate,
Thank you, Kookaburra.
I'm just surprised my Kmart little
You haven't
piece
asked
of...
me yet. Who's going to be? What's
Oh,
going on?
I'm getting there, champ. I'm getting there, champ. And the reason why it's going to be me is because I just do it year in, year out.
But
outside of me, I
cricket.
really do think that Henry Perenara will have a massive, massive series, and I really do think that Riley Cornforth will have a massive series. I will say Riley Cornforth will surprise you. He'll make runs on the reg. He'll take a few wickets here or there.
So Riley Cornflower.
No, you know what? I'm going to say Henry Perenara.
Henry.
I'm going to
call.
say Henry.
Fair call.
Henry. Outside of me, Henry.
I've seen Henry go. Yeah, I've seen him go home. Should stay and have more beers.
See him in the bunker too.
See him in the bunker.
Yeah, shit.
Well, he's gone.
Too soon.
He's gone.
No, but fair call. Fair
Too
call.
soon.
I think he'll stand.
I think
he'll stand up.
if he plays all 3 tests, it'll be fantastic.
He'll be the first customer to get hit in the head, I'll tell you. From me.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. He can duck and weave, mate.
Yeah, we'll
He can
see.
duck and weave, apparently.
You can duck and
Like the
weave
best
all
of
your
them.
lives, mate.
Are those 2 things you do when you knit? Duck and weave?
Is it? I don't know. You're old. I don't know.
Not an 84 quad Dave champion.
1984 sewing. What is it? Sewing, knitting champion. All right. So, who is going to be your man of the series?
Honestly, man of the series is going to be the whole team, bro.
You can't say that,
Yes,
mate.
I can, because everyone's going to be doing equally
Can't
as much.
say that, mate.
Equally as much.
Matthew, man of the series. You didn't ask for team
Man
of the series.
series,
You
man
asked
of
for
the
men.
series.
Pick one. Pick one.
Don't really have anyone to pick, mate, in the sense because we're all going to do the same kind of thing, mate. We're all going to win.
You know you're
What
speaking
about
to
Harry?
Mike.
What about
Yeah.
Harry?
Pick
We're
one
gonna
bloke.
win, mate.
Do you think if Harry
Pick
turns up
one
with the bag,
bloke. Will it be you?
Nah.
You said you're going to have a massive
Yeah,
series.
always going to have a massive series, mate.
Always?
Look,
Last year you averaged 5.
yeah, how many wickets did I get? How many runs did I get scored against me? You couldn't hit me. You couldn't touch me.
Yeah, but
That's all right.
you
So
still
that's
you
what I'm
lost
saying.
a series.
It's a team
You
sport.
scored no runs,
a
and you
team-
took a couple of weeks. You bowl well. Of course, you always bowl
It's a
well.
team sport, bro.
You always bowl well.
Team sport.
Pick a person. Will you please just pick one person? You're saying I'm pissed. You won't even pick one person.
I'm not saying. I'm just
so it's why he's saying there's no I in cricket.
yes,
Fuck
exactly.
it, back to school, lad.
Exactly. I don't want to put any pressure on anyone in my team, mate. It's gonna
That's
be
that's
it's gonna be a
showing
team.
weakness.
No, it's not. It's going to be a team effort.
So okay, so no man of the series predictions from
He's,
Matt White.
he's undecided. He's undecided.
Yeah, because I think
He can't
plenty of people are going to step up this year, and I just don't know who's going.
All
to
right,
step
can
up
you
the best.
name 3 then? All right, no, you've already named your 3 key
Yeah.
players. We'll just go with that.
That's it.
You can't name one player for me who's going to win man of the series. What's wrong with you?
Could be plenty of us, mate. Could be any one of us, mate. Trust me, because we're going to have a good season this year.
It's all right. That's all right. The phone's obviously
We're
on
gonna
a
have a
mad
good
one.
season. We're going to have a good season this year. We're a team. We're not an individuals.
Yeah, and as I called it earlier,
Okay.
the phone has gone on the blink again. So the woman
yeah.
4 doors
See?
down has
This
turned
is-
the
see,
on.
this is
and
what's
the phone
happening.
has gone on the blink
Mate,
again.
Well,
What's
that's
happening?
getting fucking edited out, obviously, as well.
Hang on. This is what's going on here. Already.
Don't make me job harder. This is going to be a mare to put
It's like-
together,
it's
and
like-
I need to get this out by Friday night.
Hey, mate. You lost last weekend against Steve Waugh, little muck-up game. Your phone's not working. It all comes in threes. You lose your first test.
Your bat's been burnt.
Bats are burning.
This is pathetic. All right, okay. You can't give me a man in series prediction, whatever.
No,
Now
I reckon there's 5 or 6 of us that can.
Okay,
that
mate.
can-
You've had your say. You've had your say. You've had your say.
No
You've
worries,
had
mate.
your say. You've had your say. Now, can you give us a series prediction?
Yep.
So we're going to round
2-1.
out. We're going to round out the conversation with the podcast. This absolute train wreck of a podcast by giving it by series prediction. So we'll go to White first. Can you give us a series prediction?
2-1 for us.
2-1 for you.
We're gonna-
I remember you said that last year
We're
too.
going to get you back. You were lucky, mate. So we're going to get you back this year. So there you go. I expect you to bounce back. I expect you to be hard. You possibly win a test. I don't even see.
Possibly win a test.
Well, I'm not going to say to you you're going to win 3. Oh, we're going to win 3-0. It's a 3. Let's be honest.
I think
with
that's what I said last year, and
what happened?
It
That's
didn't
right.
happen, but we still won the
That's right.
series.
And you said it. You've already said it this year again, and then it's not going to happen again. So I'm not going to be unrealistic.
I think I've got the 2 players that are omitted from our side. With all due respect to them, I think who we've brought in add more, and we get Henry for 3. So I say 3-0.
Okay.
Brendan's 11 3-0.
Yeah.
I think we'll absolutely wipe the fucking floor with this.
No worries.
I'm honest.
Yeah, well, I could sit on the fence, but I get splinters in my ass. So, if it rains, it's going to be 1-1.
Well, see, there might be the threat of that too.
But that's good viewing for the English because they love a bit of rain. No, I'll stick with Whitey. He's
2-1.
So I think
Pussies.
2-1.
I know you give us some respect. You got to give us respect.
I think
we deserve
respect.
respect.
We'll win the first one. You'll come in cocky.
Look,
we'll win the first one.
guys,
You'll bounce back, and then we'll get you.
Well, we all know whoever wins the first test goes on to win the series every single time.
Well, I've only been for
every
two.
single time.
I've been here for 2 test series.
You've been here for too long, you wanker.
Yeah, Fair call. Fair call, but you keep bringing me back.
And we get you on the podcast. At least you're a good chat, though. We'll ask Pete for in the distance. We could probably, I reckon the mics might be, the phone would have picked it up, but it's fucked. Pete, predictions for the test series?
From a marketing point of view, you want 2-1.
Yeah. We need
your talk, mate.
Yeah, the test. Yeah, go on.
I think Brennan's right. We're stronger than last year while we've had it. But you guys probably should have liked us last year.
Yeah.
So there we go, fence sitter. There's your fence sitter. Yeah. But look, a marketer's dream, because the test matches, the test series is split up this year because of just the way we've had to structure the season. So we play the first 2 test matches, then we play the Australia Day T20 Big Bash, and then we play the 3rd test. So ideally, a marketer's dream, Peter Fowler's marketer's dream would be 1-1 heading in past Australia Day. How's that lift?
Coming in with Booze Bud.
How's that lift a 3rd Australia Day T20 Big Bash title, and then we go to the 3rd test and we're enemies again? How about that?
They haven't done shit.
I'll tell you what.
They haven't done shit in fucking...
So at this particular time, because it's test series,
we've lost less grand finals than you, I'll tell you that.
But at least I've been there.
Yeah, well, you've won 1 title, we've won 2, lad. So
yeah, but I've been 3 grand finals.
And you've lost 2.
That's all right.
So you chucked. Like you chucked last year in the test series. Just can't get the business done at the back end.
No, that's not the way it works, bro. There's always 50-50. 50-50, mate.
Digging a hole, son.
50-50, mate. You certain things go your way.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
so
you get the luck.
So what's your series prediction? You say 2-1.
2-1.
Okay.
I think match 11 will win the first one.
Yep.
Because I for some reason I think you guys are going to come in a bit cocky. I think you'll win the second one. And I think we'll get the 3rd one this time.
Okay. Well, generally, as I said,
I think it would be reverse of last year.
Okay.
I think it'll be the reverse.
All right. Well, I guess we'll end the first podcast there. It's going to be a bit of a train wreck to put this one together, but we'll get it done. Thank you to the fans who have stuck. If you're not watching us anymore, you're just listening to us on YouTube, and you can listen to us on Spotify as well. So if you only listen to us on Spotify, it doesn't really matter. But if you're listening to us on YouTube, we apologise. We will sort this out by the next podcast. We will sort this out
not me. Brendan will sort
exactly
this out.
because I'm the man that makes it happen. And
mate,
not today. Not today. Not today. Mate, I've had an absolute mare today. Yeah. But look, we'll get there.
Absolutely. Thanks for staying with us too. While the pitch has been down.
We are on the horizon, ladies and gentlemen. What we thought was not possible is possible. Season 7 right around the corner. We are less than 48 hours away. We will look. We've got a lot of sponsorship things, requirements to look after. So we will try and get some stuff on our Instagram story throughout the day. It's unlikely, because we don't really want to give too much away with the result and whatnot. But just with what goes on throughout the day, as you can imagine, we're all busy playing cricket, sponsorship stuff, and just Brendan's 11 winning games of cricket.
Well, it's the usual Harley Cranes, tradie pad, statewide. Restorations?
All 3 of them not here.
Not here?
All 3 of them. Well, you reckon Hughes will front?
No, but
of course he will.
But no, but the usual shout out and thanks to those 3 guys. But a massive shout out and welcome aboard, Bud and Mosh.
Look, we wish we could have produced
or Pool Excavations.
We wish we could have produced a better podcast for you at the start, but
that's Brendan's fault.
But for Mosh, Booze Bud, Catch, and others to be announced later. We thank you for coming on board, and we welcome you on board, and we're ready to go for season 7, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't wait.
Guys, we'll end it there.
We will.
Let the games begin.
Let the games begin. Let the war begin. Not the game, the war.
There ain't going to be no war, mate.
God, why,
child's play, mate.
There's going to be 155mm artillery going flying at you. Mate.
We're ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, we'll see you, or you'll hear us later.
Thanks, guys.
See you guys.
Thank you.
See you later.
Easy.